All right, so here we are, video two of the garage renovation into my personal gym video series here. And as you can see, we have made quite a lot of progress on the bathroom right here. So this is actually the bathroom. There was a really crudely, um, I can't even say constructed shower in there. It was kind of like one of those showers in Lowe's and Home Depot that are already pre-built that they kind of just install and use. So we got that taken out. We're going to go ahead and put a sink right here to wash our hands. The doorway is going to be right here. The toilet's already back there because this was already a pre-existing bathroom just with the shower. And on the other side, there's a sink on the outside of the door. But since this is going to be for the gym, we are going to go ahead and put a sink in here as well to help make it a little bit easier instead of having to walk all the way around that way and then walk all the way back this way. We're also going to, I don't know if it's in camera frame right now, but there's a door on this side. We're going to go ahead and seal that off and just make that one giant wall right here. I do need to go ahead and take this paneling out right here. This is where my dumbbell rack is going to go. I want to put a giant mirror. Now that I know we're going to get rid of this, I'm going to do a mirror from here to here and then potentially from here to the end of the garage. I want to do a giant mirror in the back as well. That's going to be the goal. But so today, what we're going to have to do is actually take out the ceiling. So originally I said we were going to mud the ceiling and paint it, make it look all nice and sexy and all, but this house has the garage door from the 70s, 60s. So we're going to modern it. We're going to modern it. We're going to update it. We're going to modernize it and put in a brand new garage door. So that's going to need a railing system and a motorized system right here where this light is exactly. So as you can see, there's drywall right here. We're going to have to just go ahead and rip all of that out today. That is going to be the task on hand. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and rip out the drywall on that side and then on the wall where the camera's at. So quite a lot to still do. Quite a lot to still do. It's actually getting kind of stressful. I keep saying that like every time I walk in here, it just gets smaller and smaller, and I cannot picture my machines in here. But until I get them in here physically, I tried to map it out on a blueprint sheet, and I just could not for the life of me figure shit out. I was like moving things around. I was like, that's not going to fit. That's not going to work. But it has to because the space that I'm currently utilizing for my gym is roughly around the size of this, and I have everything fit in quite nicely. And that's considering that those pieces were just kind of put in as I got them. Whereas here, I can really take the time to focus on putting machines I can put in certain areas. You know what I mean? So, like my preacher bicep curl, you only enter through one side, and the other side is completely cut off. You don't even need to have access to it. So, with something like that, I could put it up against the wall on that side, or I could have it facing this way and put it up against this wall right here, but more down that way. Just trying to figure out where everything's going to go because these are commercial grade equipment. So they are quite large. And on top of that, you not just have to take into account the size of the equipment, but also the range of motion the equipment has. Some of these actually have like an outer range of motion, like the pec deck, that you need, free space all around like that. So a lot to take into consideration. But for today, the goal is going to be to take out all of this on this roof. It's gonna get messy. That's all I gotta say. It's definitely gonna get messy, and I just realized I forgot to bring a hat. So my hair is just gonna get completely fucked up and dirty. Not that it wasn't gonna get dirty, but I mean it's gonna be really fucking dirty with shit falling all over me. But we should have enough clearance. But anyway, so that's gonna be the job for today. So that is the update for this gym video right now. Go ahead and do a time lapse of me ripping this out, and then hopefully at the end I'll be able to do a quick little outro telling you guys how it went and everything because this is not gonna be fun. So I'm gonna go get a meal in real quick before I get started. It gives me another 3 hours before I have to stop and eat again. I'm gonna go ahead and get that meal in, change, get ready, and get this shit done because we gotta get shit rolling. We gotta get shit rolling. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and rip out this ceiling. All right, so as you can see, we got the majority of the ceiling down today. That's about as much as we can do today. I did leave one piece right here only because as I was taking the ceiling down, it was getting quite dusty in here. So I went ahead and opened up the garage and worked on all the other stuff, but kind of forgot about that piece, started cleaning up, and then realized I had to do it. So we still have to remove this piece right here. The reason I left this one right here is because the light is actually screwed into the drywall and not any kind of beam up there. So if I were to have taken out the wall or the drywall, um, excuse me, I'd have no light. So we went ahead and left this whole thing because this is one giant piece of drywall right here. And then we went ahead and left this one right here because I do have some new drywall right here that we're going to be using for other parts of this area, mainly the bathroom right here. So I didn't want to cause damage to the new drywall. So I went ahead and left this one right here because when it was coming down, it was just coming down like crazy. And there was debris and stuff behind it. So I didn't want that to come and damage the new drywall. So went ahead and did what we could. The majority of it is down. Like I said, we just need to get this and that. And so what we came here to accomplish today, we for sure set out and did. We had one more panel right here, and we went ahead and took that out. So I'm hoping by the next time that I do come back, they'll have done the drywalling for the bathroom at least. This is going to be the doorway right here. But yeah, making progress slowly but surely. Like I said, today was just taking out the ceiling, and now that we got that done, it's on to the next thing. So, what exactly is the next thing? Don't know exactly, but we will figure that out. I think the next thing is probably going to be probably hopefully going to be the electrical stuff because we need to get that taken care of so that way we can get rid of all of this up here. And then also we're going to be getting a new garage door in here as well. So quite a lot to do, but we got quite a bit done today. Definitely tired from taking all this shit down and cleaning up and everything, but definitely liking the progress we made today. So with all that being said, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this week's video on the gym, garage to gym renovation video series. Let me know down in the comments below, what do you think so far of the progress? I know it's kind of slow, but we're getting there. And come back next week to see the next video with the following progress. So with all that being said, guys, as always, remember, it's earned, it's never given, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.